What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Hope all you had a great day today. It's been a hot ass day. Um, like you would have think I live down south the way it's hot. Like this, that down south heat. Well, I'm pretty sure down south probably way hotter than this, but it's still hot as hell. Um, Listen, we're finally here. I'm sad about it. Y'all know I'm not happy about it. I'm happy, but I'm not because it's like, damn, it's the season finale of Saints and Sinners, and y'all already know. Season 5, episode 8, you have to choose one. Woo wee. This episode, when I tell you, I tweeted this earlier. I tweeted it and I said, listen, I'm not ready for tonight because I know it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a hot ass mess and I'm not ready. But this finale, baby, I have to do it again. Listen, shout out to the writers, the producers, the actors. Like everybody just, as usual, they killed the game. As usual. And they knocked it out the park with this finale. I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready. But I'm gonna get on into it though. Jabari. Jabari. Jabari, damn Jabari, man. Come on, bro. You are from the hood. Like you like are you a reformed gangster now all of a sudden? Like what the hell? I'm so disappointed in Jabari. I really am. I'm disappointed because I feel like Paige had to tell this man what to do ever since she came back and how to do it. And that's a shame. Like his wife is more about that life than he is now. And that I'm just like, really, bro? Really? Paige got to handle everything now? Jabari, I don't get him. It's like, bro, now Angela's sitting here taking out restraining orders and Levi now she's still a partner. She's still a partner at the station. And there's not a damn thing Jabari can do about it because Levi is backing her up because he's a silent investor and Jabari never even knew it. Now he know. So she got a restraining order on Paige. Paige got to stay 500 feet away from her. So Levi basically called security, called the cops, and was like, "Look, y'all gotta get her up out of here. Before she in violation of her restraining order." And Paige basically told Jabari, "You need to handle this." And Jabari sitting there talking about, "Oh, you're the one who whooped her ass on TV." I was on Paige's side. Like, you really trying to blame Paige for this? You the one that got hooked up with her. You the one that slept with her. You the one that made a child with her, allegedly. Cause I don't believe that Trick is pregnant. You know how scandalous females are. You know how they do. That I'm pregnant shit, that's their trump card. That's the card they pull when they ain't got nothing else. When they ain't got nothing left to pull to keep them in, that's what they use. Though I'm pregnant, Hevo. I don't buy that from her. I do not buy that from her. And last time I checked, don't Angela already got a child? If memory serves, I think she got a son, don't she? So where her child at? I could have sworn they said she got a kid. I don't know. It could have been back in season 1 they mentioned that. I could have sworn she said she got a kid. Um, but it pissed me off that Jabari sat there and tried to blame Paige for this. Like, bro, you did all of this. And that's what I don't understand about Paige. I mean about Jabari. Everybody in that town know Paige is scandalous. Even the church folk know she's scandalous. Everybody in that town know Angela ain't to be trusted and she ain't shit. Everybody know it. And yet, Jabari, you still messed with her. You still went up in that. And now your whole family about to pay the consequences. And and I don't blame Paige. Paige was like, no, I'm not about to let this trick dictate my life. I don't blame her. She was like, hell to the no. And she basically told Jabari, either you handle it or I'm going to handle it. And we already know Jabari not going to handle it. We already know that. That's obvious. And he's sitting there running behind Paige as they left the kitchen. He talking about Paige, Paige, Paige. Ain't no Paige, Paige, Paige. Ain't none of that. She put her foot down. Either you handle it or she ain't gonna handle it. And we already know he not. Paige ended up going over, banging on the door, like the damn police, like the SWAT team, boom, 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 open up the door. And I was a little hesitant at first about Paige going over there. I did not want Paige going over there. I didn't want Paige confronting Angela because See, this is what I do for y'all. I'm sitting here sweating like a mad cow right about now. Because I had to turn the ear and stuff off because it makes like this little muffled sound. So I wanted y'all to hear me. And I felt like if I kept it on, that muffled sound would overpower me. So I had to turn it off real quick. So I'm suffering the heat for y'all real quick to do this video. So we gonna get through this. But yeah, I was worried about her going over there. I ain't even gonna lie, because I said I knew it was gonna be trouble if Paige went over there because of that restraining order. And we already know Angela looks for any excuse to call the popo. Um, I was pissed when Paige went over there because Angela was doing everything in her power to goad her. Like she was saying everything to piss Paige off, like bringing up Jada and how Jada would have been better off if Paige would have stayed dead. I was like, oh my god, like she was saying everything in the hopes that Paige would go off and whoop that ass so she could call the police on her. That's pretty much the vibe I got. She was really laying it on thick with Paige, doing everything to piss her off. And I'm glad Paige, she showed real restraint because we already know if it wasn't for that restraining order, Paige would have beat the brakes off her ass, and we know it. We know she would have. And Angela fucked up because she brought something up. Remember when she donated blood and stuff like that? When Paige was in the hospital and that shit put Paige in a coma or whatever? She brought that up, and Jabari overheard that conversation. He was right outside the door, coming into the door when he heard it. That Angela was the reason Paige was in a coma. And Jabari pretty much grabbed her and was like, yo, stay away from my family. Come near my family, I'm gonna kill you. And basically told her he's gonna make sure that his child, his alleged child, won't be spending not 1 second being raised by her. See, here's my thing with Jabari. He's letting Angela slide too much. He's letting her slide too much. This chick has done the unthinkable to your family. And you still have not put this bitch out of her misery yet? Why? Why? Anybody else would have been canceled her ass. They would have been went to the mattress and pulled that out and went to go take care of her. Like, why? What are you doing, Jabari? What are you doing? What are you doing? That little weak ass threat. Oh, if you come near my family, I'm gonna kill you. Jabari, that's the best you could do. You from the street. That's the best you could do. He started to give me Kendrick vibes. He really is. He's starting to act like Kendrick now. All that wannabe thug shit. Come on now. Do better. Do better. I expected better out of Jabari. Really, Jabari? You should have took her ass out right then and there. And of course, Angela went and hopped right on Levi D. Now she back to fucking Levi. I'm like, here we go. But at least Levi is smart enough not to really like trust her like that. Like he keeps her on a tight rope, I'm sure. Because Levi already dealt with her and he know how scandalous she is. So I'm pretty sure he's extra precautious this time around with her skanky butt. So now she done played the trump card that she has. She done went to the police and showed them the evidence that she had against Jabari for the murder of his mother. I said, damn. Took it right to the police, and they came right to the station and arrested his ass. Sat right there and arrested her. So now with Jabari up in jail, she basically took control of the station. But here go Paige yet again. Paige to the rescue. See, this is what I'm talking about with Jabari. He better be happy as hell he got somebody like Paige in his corner. Because Paige is handling business for his ass. Like, she ain't even hesitate. Her husband sitting in jail, she ain't even call a lawyer. She said, Ray. Yeah, I know it's been a minute. She ain't even call a lawyer. She called cousin Ray on that ass. Because remember, Angela used to work for Ray, turning tricks for his ass. So that's why Paige done called him. And flash forward, when Paige got into her car after leaving the station, she was about to leave the station. Somebody came out the back seat with a gun to her head, and it's one of Ray's associates taking her to see Ray. Her face looked like crimson mask when she heard the name Ray. She knew what time it was. She was like, oh shit, I gotta deal with this motherfucker again. Yup, you gotta deal with this motherfucker again. See, that's her problem. She thinks she playing. She don't know who she dealing with. See, that's the difference between Paige and Jabari. Jabari gonna sit there and threaten your ass, but he ain't gonna back up that threat. Paige, oh, she's about that life. She gonna get you. She gonna get you. She gonna get you together. And that's what I love. Jabari better thank his lucky stars he got Paige on his side. And he better hope that he can get out from under these murder charges somehow, some way. So anyway, moving on from that. I feel bad for Kendrick. Like Kendrick was sitting there crying and shit. I felt bad for Kendrick. I said, damn, Kendrick. And, I understand that he want revenge and whatnot. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing that your mind is going to go to. Oh, I want revenge on these motherfuckers. I want to get them. I want to get them. I get it. That was his lady. That was his, adoptive child or whatever that he was planning on being a father to. I get it. I had to agree with Christy though. Like he need to, let somebody else handle that or whatever. Like go to Rex or whatever. Let him take care of that. Because I'm sorry, but Kendrick is not a thug. That man is not a thug. Like Kendrick, you tried it. You tried a few times to be a criminal, and it just don't work out for you, bro. You are not Rex. I'm sorry. You might share the same DNA as that man, but you ain't got the criminality that he got. You just not him. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't measure up. Like you might as well go get you one of them suit and tie or FedEx jobs, or go get you something. Cause being a criminal, all that shoot 'em up, bang bang, pop pop in the streets, that ain't your style. It just ain't you. Like we already established that, Kendrick. That thug life ain't for you, bro. Go get you a job. Go get you a 9 to 5. Cause that what up G, what up what? It ain't you. It ain't you. You ain't what up Playboy. See, that ain't you. That's not you. That's your daddy. That ain't you. And we are not our parents. Like we are not. We do inherit some things from our parents, but that thug life he ain't inherit from him. I'm sorry. He just you might as well let somebody else deal with it. But Christy pretty much opened up to him and pretty much told him how she was involved in the whole organ donation shit or whatever, but she trying to get out of it. Corinne just kept on calling her. Corinne was calling her and was like, we got another job. And she ignored Corinne's phone call. Corinne popped her ass from behind that tree. Corinne came out from behind that tree. I swear to God, Christy thought she saw a ghost. The way Christy looked at her, you would have thought Tupac came from behind that tree. Corinne popped up on that ass real quick. She was like, oh, bitch, you ignoring my calls now? She was like, we got another job. She said, oh, I can't make it. I got family emergency. Corinne was like, I don't give a fuck what you got. You gonna bring your ass there. Don't make me come looking for you. Because obviously she know where to find you. Baby girl popped up from behind a tree like, come on now. Some G shit. Yo, I mess with Corinne. I like Corinne. Y'all need to bring Corinne back next season because I like her. It's super funny to me because the way she came from behind that tree. That shit startled me. I said, what the fuck? Yeah, I love me some Corinne. She about that life. I like her. So anyway, freaking Kendrick, he want to help her out. He want to help Christy get out of this mess or whatever. So he was asking her where the spot was, where she was gonna be doing the procedure at or whatnot. Because they were trying to figure out who the boss was, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute because that shit right there, oh my god. So anyway, moving on from that, Tim, listen, I love me some Tam right about now because Tam finally sees the light and she finally trying to make shit right. Because pretty much she found out that Miles ain't doing good. Miles is not, his condition has not changed. He's still pretty much in critical. The doctors told them basically that they might have to move him to long-term care facility if his condition doesn't improve. I was like, damn. So now Tam basically got to get up and she got to figure out how to neutralize Victor at this point. So she went to the one person who she felt could help her, Felicia. And Felicia up there drinking her vodka and shit. Felicia said, let me drink this cocktail with my extra olives in it. um, and she basically went to Felicia to ask her about her father or whatever, and Felicia was not here for it. Felicia was like, don't pretend like you knew Malik, because you didn't. You barely knew Malik. You don't know me. You don't know my relationship with my father. Because remember, Victor done already slapped the dog shit out of Felicia, so she ain't trying to try him again. Because listen, that man done slapped the dog piss out of Felicia. So Felicia basically told him the only way to defeat Victor was to let him think he won. Let him think he won, and then he's gonna start confessing, because she told Felicia how Malik left her the documents for their money laundering fraud, and all that, their tax fraud and all that shit. So she was like, "Yeah, let him think he won, and then he gonna start confessing, and you record that shit." I said, "Exactly. That's how you handle that." I said, "That's see, Felicia be helping everybody." But she just ain't want to go to her daddy, because, her daddy done slapped her into another family before already. So, she ain't even want to try him again. Felicia said, nah, I'm scared to try him again. I don't blame her. That man crazy as all get out. Because Victor was on some shit. Victor was on his shit. Like, he already done had his boys beat up Kareem, the bodyguard who put the bomb up in there that killed Stacia. I cannot believe Stacia really dead. Y'all really killed Stacia? Nigel, come on now. Y'all gonna have to bring her back. Listen, I'm gonna need Saints and Sinners to get renewed. Bounce TV, y'all better bring it back for season 6. I'm not even playing with y'all. And we need 10 episodes at the very least. Like, if y'all gonna do, like, I know we probably not gonna get 15, 20, but I need at least 10. I need 10, because this is too good. I need 10. Y'all know what I just found that's so blazing though? This right here, this is my first time trying this. Florida's Natural Lemonade Strawberry. This shit's kicking. Especially when it's good and cold. But anyway, Victor was on his shit. He done burnt Kareem hand and all that, talking about, oh, don't disappoint me again. Victor blames everybody for everything except his own damn self. Like, you are the reason your grandchild is dead, fool. You the one that planted the bomb. You shouldn't have did it. Even though you didn't know Stacia was gonna get in that car. But your dumb behind shouldn't have did that, fool. So he was coming out the parking lot and whatever, and Ella May shot at Victor, hit the back window, and hauled ass up out of there and got caught. They saw her, the bodyguard saw her running with the gun in her hand. I said, Ella, who taught you how to shot? You supposed to go a little higher with that gun now. You done shot a little too low. You done missed the target. The bodyguard sitting there looking for her, and Rex, thank God, was there to grab her ass and take her to Leona house, because he figured ain't nobody gonna look for her there. How wrong he was. He was wrong as hell to think that. But when him and Rex and Ella was at the daggone Leona house, making theyself at home, making theyself all comfortable. He was on the phone with Felicia, but Ella thought he was on the phone with Kendrick, and she was asking him, like, who you on the phone with? He said, why you worried about it? It ain't Kendrick, so what you worried about it for? So he get off the phone or whatever. She tell him, oh, can you check the water or whatever in the shower? It seemed a little cold or whatever. So she used that as an excuse to look through his phone and whatnot, and she found the video of the night Malik died and Felicia was there. So she sent the video, I guess, to her phone or whatever. And I was like, damn, Ella. I was like, damn, Ella, why you gotta mess with Felicia? But that video was the catalyst for helping Miles at least get off these charges, though, even though he in a bad state or whatever. It still, gets him off the charges. But I was like, damn, Ella, you really had to do Felicia like that? You really had to? Because she went to the daggone TV station and showed Jabari the video. She was like, Jabari, run this video. And that's when he ran the video, and she had called Victor and told Victor, your son killer was under your nose the whole damn time. because she told him to turn on the news. So he watching it or whatever. He hang up the phone and call Kareem and tell Kareem, find Ella, find Felicia, find everybody that's close to them, bring them all to me. That man, the way he was talking, I say, yeah, Victor wants a bloodbath. He wants a bloodbath. I could tell. When he said bring everybody to me, he about to kill all y'all. He's sick of y'all shit. Victor said, nah, I'm losing control. Let me get back my control and let me handle this. Let me eliminate all my problems in one go. That's pretty much what he want. And he was like, y'all need to find Tam. Because the whole time he was talking to Ella on the phone, Tam done skipped her ass right out his office with a quickness. Because he wanted her to sign over them damn shares in that board seat. Because mind you, Tam went to Levi for help too. She went to Levi, and Levi basically told her, I'm not helping you unless you sign over your shares to me. He said you can keep the board seat and the paycheck that come with it. He said you can keep the board seat, but I want the shares. Because she thought he was going to help Miles or whatever. Levi was cold-blooded. Levi said, I ain't helping no Miles. He said, I don't even like Miles. I said, well, shit, at least tell her how you really feel. At least you honest about your shit. He was like, I don't like him. I kind of like Levi being this way. Because Levi was goody-goody in the first season. He really tried to do good. He tried to do right by everybody. But he kept getting fucked over. And I know they say turn the other cheek. But that man done been slapped in all his cheeks. Top, bottom, left, right, everything. I'm like, how many more cheeks do the man got? Because I'm pretty sure he ain't got no more cheeks left to turn. So Levi said, fuck it. I'm out for myself. I'm going to get paid. Levi said, forget that. He said, I'm tired of always finishing last. Because you know what they say, nice guys finish last. And he said, I'm tired of being nice. It's time for me to get ruthless, fight fire with fire, and get y'all ass together. So she went to Victor or whatever and pretty much told Victor about the documents that Malik sent her, because Victor tried to threaten her. He was like, shit. He was like, if you don't sign these papers, he said, you and your son gonna die. Because he was like, I could hurt you financially and I could hurt you every way else, every other way possible. I could hurt you. So he felt like she was bluffing at first about the money laundering and the taxes and all that stuff. He didn't think she had no documents, because he was like, Felicia tried that shit on Malik before and failed. And, you know, Tam was like, shit. Felicia failed because she ain't had no physical proof. She was like, I got the proof. Even though she was bluffing like a motherfucker, but still. She did exactly what Felicia told her to do. Bluff. You know what I'm saying? Like, make him think you won. Make him think that you're going to sign those papers and give him what he wants. So that way he could start talking. And that's exactly what he was doing. Sitting up there talking, and she had that ass on recorder. She had him recording the whole time. I said that was smart. And I was happy that Ella was able to get Kareem to be on her side. I figured after Victor burned Kareem, after he burned his hands, I knew Kareem was going to be on her side. I knew he wasn't going to... He looked like he was pissed after Victor left. So I knew he wasn't going to continue to do Victor's bidding. I knew that. He was sick of Victor ass because he felt like Victor got too out of control, too big for his britches. So Rex went to go see Felicia or whatever to get her out of town, because Victor was calling her phone looking for her. And he needed to get Felicia the hell out of town or whatever to protect her. It was so fun looking at Rex be all sweet and shit. Because I was like, normally Rex be all hard body, all ready to shoot somebody, ready for revenge. But he was real sweet when it came to her, though. When it came to Felicia and stuff. Getting her fake passports, getting her out of town so she could be protected from Victor and the police. I was like, that's dope. I was happy. I said, go ahead, go ahead, Rex. And she was wondering why Rex was helping her and stuff like that. I think Rex really do care for Felicia. So he ended up getting her the hell up out of there or whatever. And freaking Kendrick and them, they got the drop on the guys, on Corinne and her boy or whatever that was holding the gun on Christy. They got the drop on them. Because they were trying to, they tied them up and whatnot, trying to find out who the boss was. They was like, all right, who your boss? And he wouldn't say or whatever. So they found the number in the phone. They called, but nobody said nothing on the other line. So the dude talking about, oh, I'm at the clinic. I'm at da-da-da-da. So, of course, Kendrick slapped shit out of him with the gun. I was like, go ahead, Kendrick. You trying to show your little gangster side, but it still ain't working. So they ended up stuffing them in that little back part of the clinic or whatever, and that's when Ella came through or whatever, trying to protect them, and that's when Victor, Kareem, and the other guard came up in there or whatever. Kareem shot the other guard, and so he was about to shoot Victor or whatever, but Victor smacked the gun out his hand all easy and shit. I was like, how you, Kareem, how you big and buff and you let that old ass man slap that gun so quick? He said, pew. I said, really, Kareem? All them muscles? And you let that old man get the drop on you and shoot you? Kareem, you disappoint me. So, um, Daddy Victor. Daddy Victor done pointed the gun on all of them and pretty much told Ella that she had to choose which child was gonna die. Was it gonna be Christy or was it gonna be Kendrick? And he was like, shit, if you don't choose, he said, I'm gonna kill them both. Cause he talking about, oh, my son had to die, so but I'm like, how you gonna blame them for Malik dying? They ain't had nothing to do with that shit. They ain't had nothing to do with Malik dying. That man's crazy. He blames everybody for everything. He blames them for Malik's death, and they had nothing to do with that. He's still blaming Ella for her mother's death. She had nothing to do with that. She was a baby. She had nothing to do with that. And he's sitting there trying to deny that he used to beat her or whatever. Boy, you lying. You crazy as all get out. I'm like, you about to sit here and shoot your own grandchildren. Your own grandchildren. That man was crazy. So somebody crept up behind him and shot his ass in the back. And who was it? Queen Leona. I said Leona. But I got suspicious when I saw Leona come in there and shoot him in the back. Because I said, first of all, she ended up killing Victor. But I'm like, Leona, who called you though? How you know that they were there? But then by the end it all made sense because they did a week later. And that's what happened when Angela came out of the parking garage and she was sent to Ray Ray or whatnot. So a week later, Ella pulled up on Levi or whatever because she had a business proposal for him, and I wonder what it is. I was like, Ella, you and Levi partnering up? Because Tam is the new CEO of Upsurge. She done kicked Levi ass to the curb. See, Levi got too big for his britches. He got too cocky. He thought he had all this power. But Tam bossed up real quick. Because now her and Rex partnered up. So with her shares, Rex's shares, and Felicia's shares, and the backing of the board members, she's the new CEO of Upsurge. And Levi talking about, oh, this ain't over. Levi, shut up. But his best bet is teaming up with Ella, though. Because I want to see what him and Ella got cooked up next season. And it better be a next season, like I said. But I want to see what they got planned. That shit gonna be fun. So come to find out, Christy done got a text message off that phone or whatever telling her to meet at a place or whatever. So she went to this little warehouse looking place, and the text was from the boss. Because remember, she still had that guy phone. And she was like, the boss? They were under the impression Victor was the boss. And so she got there, and come to find out, the person behind the damn organ donor was freaking Leona. I should have known. Because I'm like, first of all, now it makes sense. Because how did Leona know where they all were? How she know they was all at that clinic? But you got to remember, they called the boss at that moment, and the guy was like, oh, I'm at the clinic. He was talking to Leona. I was like, oh, shit. This heifer was behind it the whole damn time? Yo, Leona is on some shit. So Rex was working for her the whole time, and he probably didn't even know it. I don't even know if Rex knew or not that he was working for Leona and that. Like, supplying the trucks and all that shit. Leona is crazy. This sets up perfectly for next season. Like, I really need another season of this show. Like, I need it. Everything was just high drama. Like, I wonder how Levi gonna get his seat back, because now he gonna need that information, because Tam got that recording and shit from Victor, so he gonna have to figure out how to outmaneuver that. But I want to see what him and Ella got cooked up, and how Jabari gonna get out of jail from these murder charges. And what Kendrick next move gonna be. But I'm gonna need y'all to resurrect Stacia though. I'm gonna need that pronto. Like, I need Stacia to come back. But this whole season was just super fire. Like, this was some good ass TV. Like, it keeps you on the edge of your seat every single week. It's like you never know what's gonna happen. Um, but yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Clifton Powell, um, just everybody, man. The whole cast. Vanessa Bell Calloway, um, Christian Keys. Shout out to everybody, man. Jasmine Burt, y'all killed it. Nigel Campbell, the producer. Um, Man, shout out to Courtney Miller, the writer, Trey Chaney. Shout out to all y'all, man. Saints and Sinners was dope. Another season in the books. Um, yeah, so hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought, and I'll see y'all all later, man. Have a great night. Peace.